Hey guys, back with another one. So it's looking like it's coming up to the 30 days for Chrisean Rock. Hopefully, fingers crossed, she gets out on July 20th. That'll be 30 days from the time that she fulfilled her obligations at California for that situation she had there. They could not release it because of Oklahoma, and they're saying that they have up to 30 to 45 days to expedite her to Oklahoma. I think that it might be a safe thing that they're probably not going to expedite her. She's probably going to get the time served. Her, of course, her probation will be reinstated, and she will definitely, probably, most likely, have to report to Oklahoma, whether it's going there in the physical or call over the phone so that they can give her reinstatement, situation, the changes of the probation of the violation that she had to get reinstated. I'm quite sure they're going to add either more time onto it or a stiffer situation where maybe this time they'll be giving her a warning that if she going forward in the future is not in compliance, she might have to do a portion of that sentence or do the remaining of the time that she owes on probation, which I don't think that Chrisean Rock wants to do at this particular time. But there has been a lot of foolishness going on social media for no apparent reason. And I want to talk about that some. Let me get on to I want to make sure to see how this is coming in actually. So let me get on into this live that I got going on if I can find it. Here it is right here. I want to make sure it's coming in clear. We can start the show. I'm a little bit late coming in, but come on in because we got a lot to talk about. And I also will be doing a live tonight at, let me see, what time will I be back? I'll say about 7:30 tonight. It'll be a little bit late, and we'll be on here. I'm gonna treat it like a Friday, and we're gonna just chop it up. Yeah, I've been kind of sort of MIA, but I just been doing a lot of resting and so forth and so on, and a lot of fasting. Which you guys can fast with me. Y'all need to fast with me. Get your mind right, get your body clear, get it looking right for the summer. The summer's still here. Good morning, Gwendolyn, and good morning, Queen. Good morning, Poetic, the dancer. First one that was in the chat. So there's a lot of people out here just because they are clowns. One, first and foremost, they're out here trying to make a name for themselves off of Chrisean Rock's name, and they're being real desperate at it. Now, I was going to speak about this on Wednesday. However, I got tired. It was not an interest of mine to bring it up. But I guess the biggest liar of the community, which is Bonnie Lashay, she decides to want to show fake receipts because we know she never shows receipts any other time. And then the one receipts that she shows can be verified by Bodine, who doesn't like Chrisean Rock, but at the same time, he's not going to let some clown just lie on Blueface or on Chrisean Rock's name, and it's a bogus lie. So he cleaned it up, and it was a good thing that he did clean it up because of the simple fact that people would have probably believed it. They would have ran with the narrative, and it just would have been a whole bunch of mess out here. So there's a lot, like I said, been going on. There's been some updates on Blueface's status. I really don't know what to say about this dude here, but we're gonna pull up that as well, and then we'll get back onto Bonnie Lashay because she kind of sort of is not no important person to really be talking about. But thank y'all for joining the live. Make sure that you hit the like button on the way in. But yeah, this is one of the first things that I
again for a rapper who had already been given probation for shooting a man outside of a strip club. This is Jonathan Porter, also known as Blueface, now has up to 3 years probation, and the judge suspended a 2 to 5 year prison sentence. Porter, though, is in jail in California right now, accused of violating his parole there. He's accused of assault. Vegas judge granting probation. New at 11, a Las Vegas judge granting probation again for a rapper who had already been given probation for shooting a man outside of a strip club. This is Jonathan Porter, also known as Blueface, now has up to 3 years probation, and the judge suspended a 2 to 5 year prison sentence. Porter, though, is in jail in California right now, accused of violating his parole there. He's accused of assault in that state. New at 11, a Las Vegas judge granting.
So let me pull up the Bonnie Lachey thing. This is pitiful. So here, which is really sad, and I'm so glad that this happened to this girl because she is such a liar. And all she does, no one has to expose her. She exposes herself. And then, sometime I used to say, people are being so rude and mean to her, but I see why they are the way they are towards this girl because she is the epitome of slime ball. She's the epitome of a woman who would lay up and have a kid from a man to get coins or to get famous, do anything, any means possible to destroy someone's life. Period. That's all she's trying to do so she can come up in life. You should have stayed, Bonnie Lachey, with Chrisean Rock and rode out the wave and seen where it took you. And you wouldn't be up here right now with these fake Cash App receipts that don't even belong to you. It says, my baby always has and always will take care of me. It says, Bodine claims Cash App were for Rock and from 2021 is old from 2021. That's was money he sent to Rock. So that was money that was sent to Rock. Now, what I'm going to ask is why or how did Bonnie Lachey get these receipts? That's the question. That's the only question we should ask. How did how did she get these receipts from Blueface's phone? I mean, it's clear to see that he was messing with her. And the thing is it's not even about exposing Blueface because Blueface exposes himself. He is not a one man, a one lady's man. He likes multiple women. He is never going to be faithful to any woman that he's with. That is not no surprise. He's going to do what Blueface wants to do. And if you choose to be with him, then you choose to be with him. But he's not changing for no woman. And if a woman thinks that that's what he's going to do, then they're in for a rude awakening. Period, point blank. So we're not here to expose that how would Bonnie Lachey get these receipts of the cash apps that Bodine confirmed were for Chrisean Rock that he was giving her in 2021, which not trying to be funny, but he was probably giving her those $500 payments in increments, but it was probably her money, Chrisean Rock's money that he was giving her, which to me is the funny part because we all know he was handling her money. So that's not even allegedly, or in my opinion, that's the facts. It has came out of Chrisean Rock's mouth that he was handling her money. So she said there was times she had to blow up his phone just to get $20. And sometimes he'd be with other chicks and would be ignoring her. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But with all that being said, it's really sad because all Bonnie Lachey is setting herself up to do is being dragged. Once Blueface gets out of jail, he's gonna drag the girl. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he needs to tread lightly and he needs to be mindful of the women that he deals with because some of them, because we know how sometimes women can be, they can say things that are not true and get you jammed up. And you can end up back in the slammer behind some woman trying to destroy your life because she's trying to destroy it now by making up false allegations that don't exist. Obviously, the relationship that she did have with Blueface was not substantial enough. So she had only time a woman has to make up a relationship, put extra to a relationship is when the relationship wasn't what you make it out to be. You was a one night stand. You was not even a side chick. And now you're trying to act like you was this woman that he was in a relationship with and it was serious. And none of that is even true at all. you're holding them down in the sense of, yeah, you're sending him love letters, you're probably going to visit him in jail, but you think that he's going to be with you and have you on his arm when he gets out? No. And if he does, that's because you serve a purpose. Everyone in Blueface's life serves a purpose, so you're going to serve a purpose as well. That's what she needs to understand. You're definitely going to serve a purpose in Blueface's life, and it's going to be that you're going to make music because Bonnie Lashay is talented. Now, is she good at lying? Absolutely not. But is she talented? Yeah, she got a little talent to her. She can do a couple of singles and make some money for Blueface, you know what I'm saying, without being signed. And he can it can help pay that club owner he owes that 15 million to. Yeah, that'll help him out a whole lot. But as father's, us seeing Bonnie Lashay with him in the future and them both thriving and maybe having a family, I don't see that happening. Now, I'm not going to say that she's not going to try to get pregnant by Blueface. It's probably not hard not to get pregnant by Blueface because we know he does not use protection. He's one of those type of nasty boys. You know what I'm saying? He's just living for the moment. And until something serious happens, he's going to keep living for the moment. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that if and when Chrisean Rock gets out, and she should be getting out by the 20th of July, I just hope that she just focuses on Junior. She goes and gets her son Junior, come back to California, stop booking, appointments for gigs, get a bag up, and take back her power. Her power right now is weakened. The people that are around her, she's got to clean up camp. She's got to get these people and places and things away from her. Seemed like Chrisean Rock went to jail and everybody just wanted to, that was supposed to be her friends except for Marsh, they wanted the clout chase off of Chrisean Rock's name, and it's dead wrong. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? People are either in your life for a reason or a season. You know what I'm saying? And some things expire, and Chrisean Rock has to just see things for what it is, and she just needs to move on. It's just the expiration date. These people were not true friends. They may have acted like they were true friends, but they're not true friends. They're not people that you could take to a dog show. Beluga is something. Now he is. And I haven't really been bringing too much up about Beluga, aka Blueface, but I have a feeling that when he goes back to court July 20, I think 7th or the 28th, or end of the month, anyways, they're just probably going to add on more probation time. Because listen, the serious case that he has in Nevada, that lady said if he came back into a courtroom, she was going to throw the book at him. That means he was going to do a sentence. She didn't even do none of that. So only thing he's left to deal with is California. California is in a position, to be quite honest with you, that they can't really afford to keep Blueface. He's a liability first and foremost because he's a celebrity. Something can happen to him within that time, first and foremost. Second of all, they need that space for hardened criminals. So they'll probably add on more probation time, stricter stipulations. Who knows? But I don't see. I think that he's sitting now while waiting for, you know, while waiting to go to court. But I think that from court, this is just my opinion and how I've seen things go in the past with other people in similar situations, they usually release them. So he might be getting released at the end of the month. So they're probably neck and neck on both of them getting out around the same time. It says Chrisean needs to go and move on. Bluka is not loved. No, not at all. It's not. But see, you know what I noticed, and we did this when we were younger too. Wendelina, when our mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles used to tell us to leave no good pieces of alone, we did the opposite. So we just got to let her see it for herself. She's a public figure. Remember this, Wendella, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to embarrass her in public. And when Chrisean Rock gets tired of that, because it's not going to stop, that's just who Blueface is. There's no changing someone who doesn't think that they need change. You cannot change someone that does not think they need change. Hey, vet, to be honest, so should Chrisean. Right, right. But see, I think that in order for things to get better for Chrisean and even Jaidyn Alexis, let's throw her in there. Let's play the devil's advocate. She has to remove herself as well from the situation. I wish Chrisean the best. She is apt. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Hey, guys, I'm sorry. I had to do something really quickly. Thank you for waiting. So yeah, they both need to remove themselves from the situation. That's just the bottom line. They have to remove themselves from the situation because if they don't, pretty much Blueface is in a situation right now where he needs to utilize everybody, including Jaidyn, which he's doing right now, Chrisean Rock, and if Bonnie Lashay wants to get on that bandwagon, he's going to utilize her too. So she's got to see things for what it is as well and see how far she really wants to go with Blueface because she's thinking that, if she makes up all these lies on him, he'll end up with her and this and that and the other. But that's not going to happen like that. Trust and believe it's not. It's not. Now, if she wants to get on the payroll and not be on a contract and all that, then hey, that's on you. But other than that, that dude is worse than a PIMP. He has no respect for women. You see how he treats his own mother, so I don't know why they think that they're gonna have respect for he's gonna have respect for anybody else. I wish Rashawn the best. Me too. I hope when she comes out that she only focuses on. I hope so too. And she did say that she did have other priorities and she did have a lot of stuff lined up. So I'm just hoping that she, if she has the clothing line going out, if she has any music going out, if she can schedule or have her PR schedule bookings, so pop bottles like Jaidyn's doing, get a fast $20,000-$30,000 bag. I hope she takes that offer up. I really do. I really hope she does that. Bonnie is crazy. Yeah, she is. She's been doing this for a while, though. She's been doing this for a while, but she really played herself this time because what she did was she she showed receipts of something that they're real receipts, but they're just not money he was sending to her. I was cracking up when I saw that. Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to put this AC on. Trying to put this AC on without this plug coming out. It's getting kind of stuffy in here. Yeah, she showed a real receipt, but it just wasn't a receipt of it being money that he was giving to her. That was money from 2021, according to what Bodine's saying. that he was giving to Chrisean. But we know that that money wasn't money that Blueface was giving Chrisean. We all know it was probably Chrisean's money. But why or how did, like I said again, Bonnie Lashay get those receipts? That is the big question. That is a big question that everyone needs to know. She had a taste of what it's like to be with. Yeah, and hopefully when she gets out, she does the right thing. Thank you, Wendell. Wendell. Hey, Houston. Houston in the building. What's on? Did y'all get your notifications for this live? Did y'all get your notifications for this live? Are y'all fasting? No. Who in here is fasting with me? Because y'all know I've been fasting since June 28th. And I'm still going strong. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know what's up with Bonnie Lashay. You said yes, I did. How many days did you go for? That yes, we were notified. Okay, that's what's up. I saw the fast. Oh, that's what's up, baby. Yeah, so I break my fast and do a refeed on Sunday. And then I'll have a refeed, like a 1 or 2 hour refeed, and then I'll go back onto my fast and do another 7 days until next Sunday. You ever heard of the rolling 72s? Well, I do a rolling 168 hour. That's what I do. I do the thank you. Yep. I do the rolling 168 hours. Hold on one more second, guys. I have so many distractions. I feel so bad. But don't you worry. I'll be going live tonight at 7:30, so we definitely won't have distractions then because I'll be wounded down. You like I said, I do YouTube all through the day, but don't sleep on me. I also have to do real life stuff off of YouTube. So sometimes, you gotta multitask. Praying for Pray for me with this fast. I'm praying with you. You're gonna be okay. You're in good hands as long as you're doing it with me. Blueface spent the night. I'm gonna take these headphones off because they're squeezing my temples. And tell me if you guys hear me clearly. Blueface spent the night with that girl and she went in the phone. Yep, it had to be something like that. That's the same thing I said too. It had to be something like that. Why is it called fast food when it's not fast and fasting is to go without? Why is it called fast food? What do you mean by that? Is Carlissa really giving Bluka? I have no idea. I have no idea. She might be giving them a party, but if she is, why you think, Wendelina, why do you think she's giving him a party? Why would she give him a party? Think about that. Everything always comes back on, on his mother. It's always to grow her wealth, her being famous, her following, it's always having to do with something that's pertaining to Carlissa and Carlissa only. She literally is where she's at right now because of Blueface and Chrisean Rock. Quiet as kept. You know what I'm saying? And she still drags and will drag Chrisean Rock when she gets out, which is really sad. It's really sad. But it is what it is and stuff. But she probably is gonna have a get together or some type of welcome home thing for. But the thing is that she needs to get the date of when her son's getting out. Because she sure enough about a couple of weeks ago told one of her fans, and they showed me the screenshot of the text. Um, she thought he was getting out on what was it? The July. She thought that he was getting out July 3rd. So, you need to find out when your son's getting out before you talk about you gonna throw him a party. You know what I'm saying? And stop back clout chasing off of him. So you need to get that together first, man, before you start doing all that other stuff. So that's how I look at it. But I'm not surprised that she's doing that and stuff. Did you guys hear about her assistant that she got rid of? I can't think of her name. She's on the top of my tongue. But that was the best thing that assistant did, was to just say, hey, listen, you want to fire me? I'm going to stay fired. I hope she doesn't go back to Carlissa, because if she does, she's going to be treated just like Carlissa treats everybody else. Chrisean Rock, any of her son's exes, she treats them like trash. She acts like they're disposable. So I hope that that assistant don't go back to her. You know what I'm saying? She needs to have an assistant that's gonna put her in her place, Carlissa's place. Carlissa's always trying to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, really. But yeah, if you guys are following Carlissa and you guys are like supporters of Carlissa, you need to DM her. Find out when your son's getting out first before you throw a party, because you definitely had that way off when you said he was getting out on July 3rd. So that goes to show that they don't tell her anything, and she's the mother. So that's really sad. So I don't know. But these people are just wilding out. All of them wilding out. But I'm gonna say something, and I had got sidetracked because my somebody's knocking on my door. But let me just say this to you. I I don't have any like disrespect towards Bonnie Lashay's manager, aka cousin. But I think that if she was trying to be in the best interest of Bonnie Lashay, she would tell her to fall back with what she's doing. It's coming across really thirsty, and not only that, you already have something obviously in the works with Tronics Network. You don't need Blueface at this point. Now you're just being evil and demonic. And all you're gonna do, because you're gonna eventually be in the same circle as Chrisean Rock, is you're gonna write a check you can't cash, and Chrisean Rock's gonna end up bringing it to you. And you're not gonna like what's gonna happen. So the best thing for her to do is to just stop what she's doing. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if Chrisean gets a hold of her, you think she was looking like a fool out here fighting in the street, a young lady in the street fighting another young lady? Oh, Chrisean's gonna box her down. She's gonna beat her down like a man. She's gonna take her pride. Her whole soul is gonna be beaten out of her. And she's probably not going to want to get back on social media after it happens. But then again, God does look out for baby and fools. So fools like Bonnie Lashay's, they'll probably get beat up, have knots on their head, black eyes, and all kind of stuff, and they'll still come on social media and try to get attention. But it just don't look good for her. She needs to like fall back. She really does, because I'm quite sure. Yeah, Chrisean Rock has changed a whole lot, but she still has a lot of built up resentment for a lot of stuff that people have played in her face and did to her. And she might take out her frustrations on how she feels about Blueface out on whoever gets in her way. And I feel really sorry for whoever gets in her way, because she's gonna go right back to how she was on the Baddies Club. And she gonna go in on whoever's in her way or who's been disrespecting her from a distance. She gonna do her business. I don't know why. What do you mean? You say I don't know why? When Delina. But it's really just best for people to know their place in the world, stay in their lane, and stop starting unnecessary smoke. And it's really unfortunate how people don't know that some of this smoke that they cause can be dangerous. Even getting into a fight, an altercation with somebody over something foolish can be dangerous, because you can go to crack somebody upside the head, they fall, hit their head the wrong way. Now this person's in trouble over something foolish because you triggered that person to put hands on you so that you can get a bag, so you can blow up on the algorithm and get the following that the person that you're hating on has. It's not worth it. It's so superficial. It's not. That's not what life's all about. Whatever happened to working, starting from the bottom and working your way up? Why do we have to step on each other's toes to get to the top now? I don't get it. It's just really sad. It is really sad. She has not met her match yet. Bonnie Lashay has not. What if Blueface gets out and does something trifling to Bonnie Lashay? What if he's sitting up there acting all chummy chummy with her right now, but he got in store something for her? He does it to Chrisean all the time. She never sees it coming. I wonder how Bonnie Lashay is gonna take this. I wonder how she's gonna really take this. Because that soon as he gets out, he's going to put her on Front Street. He's gonna drag her. She's gonna be part of the drag list. The only one that probably won't get dragged in public is Jaidyn Alexis. He'll drag her, but it'll be behind closed doors. But trust me, the drag fest is on and popping. Because he has so much money he has to pay to that club owner. He's got to get working. I don't care what's in Jaidyn's name. A lot of people are saying, oh, the money's in Jaidyn's name, so there's nothing anybody can do about him paying that club owner. Yeah, but they can also, if you guys are thinking correctly, they can also take his living situation and make it their own. They can seize properties that he lives in. And he better not be married in real life to Jaidyn or Chrisean Rock, because then they could take it from the wives to get their money. There's ways that they can get their money. You'll see the reason why he ain't as messed up as he could be is because of the advisory of Wack 100. He's playing a part into hiding assets and making it so that Blueface is not completely broke. Wouldn't be a good look on Blueface's part or Wack 100's part as the manager, that he's claiming to be someone's manager that is technically broke, right? So it's just really crazy. But I just really hope that they release her on the 20th. There's no reason for them to keep this girl any longer. She's been there in 2 more days. Remember, her obligation to California was release date was June 20th. That's 30 days from the date of last month that she finished her obligations to California. So in 2 more days, that means Oklahoma has not came to expedite her. That'll be 30 days. Now, we did hear from Hot Tea Hot Chocolate on her IG. She said it's by case by case, basis. I don't know what that means. Don't get me to lying. But whatever that means, It could be up to 30 to 45 days. But because of the county and the state that we're working with, they have by law the right to say, listen, it's been 30 days as of July 20th, and these people have not came and got the fugitive, aka Chrisean Rock. Now, if they're not gonna get her, we're gonna tell her we're gonna release you on your own recognizance, and you got to go into court or call the courts or probation or whatever you need to do, and you need to clear that up with them. This is not our party anymore. This is not our. This is not. This is not. This is not on our hands anymore. They by law put it like this: if it's up to 45 days by law, they cannot keep her any longer. So if we don't see her out by July 20th, and it's 40 up to 45 days, that's the longest they can keep her is another 15 more days, and that is it by law. If they keep her any longer than that, then they're in trouble, because it's why is she still in there and no crime has been committed? You just making her sitting there because some other state is choosing whether or not to pick her up. No, you can't just keep somebody in jail because of something like that. Nah, you just can't do that. So they're gonna have to let her go. And it's so sad because it's a lot of people that I would have really thought that would have been just kind of excited for her getting out, even if you don't like her, just on the strength of her going back to take care of her family obligations. But there's so much hate on cyberspace. It's almost like the internet gives cowards an outlet. People's energies are just so demonic. Yeah, I don't care if you like her or not. The fact remains that she needs to be with her son. Nobody laid up and had Junior but Blueface and Chrisean Rock, and she should be taking care of her responsibilities. She can't take care of her responsibilities sitting in jail while Oklahoma is playing around, making her sit purposely because of how long it took for her to go into court and clear that up in Oklahoma. And they know, I'm quite sure, the whole. I know Chrisean Rock, and I know people are going to say in the comment section, she's not the only one with a baby. Right. But I'm not talking about anybody else because there's nobody else that I know of in this situation right now to compare her to. So we're just talking about Chrisean Rock. And that's why I'm bringing up Chrisean Rock, because that's what the topic is about, Chrisean Rock. So that's why I'm bringing up Chrisean Rock. And I just hope when she gets out, she keeps her money in her pocket. Keep your hand in your pockets, girl, and stop doing for this man. Whatever how he was getting, even his canteen prior to you getting locked up, let them handle that. Let Bodine and Wack 100 handle that. If this month or the next month coming up is the 2 month that they have to pay, that it has to be paid on that restaurant that he's getting renovated, let Bodine and Wack 100 worry about that, or Jaidyn, Alexis. You worry about yourself. Hey, Henny, greetings and much love to you in the chat. How you doing, Henny? Henny in the building. How you doing, sis? So I was just telling the chat, you might can inform us with some more information that they should be releasing her in what, 2 more days? Because her obligations, legal obligations for California was up June 20th. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I like the way you handled yourself the other day with that petty nonsense that was going on IG. I like the way you handled that and kept it moving. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've been kind of like not as like up to date and current with being up here on my platform. I've been taking kind of like time to myself because I've been doing a lot of fasting and stuff. The 20th, since 20 of this month makes 30 days. That's what's up. Yep, 30 days. You heard Hennessy say it. 30 days. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Hennessy's channel. Y'all know by default her channel is in the description box of all my videos. I don't care if I'm doing a video on Donald Trump. Everyone who I would like for people to subscribe and support their channel, the subscribe the subscription section is at the bottom of my page of everyone I want you guys to subscribe to. So make sure y'all subscribe to Henny. Yeah, girl, I've been on here, but not, I've been trying to take little breaks because sometimes people can work your nerves. You got to get time for yourself, man. Because these people will really work your nerves, man, with all this pettiness up here sometimes. People don't act like they grown. They act like little kids. Little kids act better than these grown folks up here on cyberspace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so hopefully she's getting out. And if not, the worst case scenario, guys, is that they can only hold her up to 45 days. So, I mean, it is what it is. Obviously Oklahoma has a personal with her. You know what I'm saying? They can't hold her. She will have completed the obligations to Oklahoma. So if they don't come get her, then they have to release her. Yeah, exactly. They, especially in California, Hennessy, because you know how they're overcrowded. And if she ain't committed no crime in no California and she already has fulfilled her obligations in California and they're only holding her for some other state, they're gonna let her go. I know how they get in there. Oh yeah, girl, I know. Man, I'm trying to tell you. And it's so sad because, like, you and me, we stay in our own lane and they still come after you. They still try to pick fights. Stuff that don't even exist. You ain't even thinking about them. I be the same way. I'm not even thinking about you. You're not even a twinkle in my eye, and they just will stir up some stuff. I try to tell you, misery like company. But you know what? If they ain't talking about you, you're doing something wrong. Is when they are talking about you is when you're doing something right. That's how you got to look at it. That's how I know I look at it and stuff. You don't know these people in real life. You don't have no obligations to these people. Only one you got obligation to is your God, yourself, and your family. That's it. That's it. That's all. And then Blueface, talking about Blueface. I want to say something about that. Exactly. Not even a far in the wind. Exactly. You already know. Good morning, Tiffany. Now, a Blueface ain't far behind her. Huh. That's what they're allegedly saying. So I guess after he goes back to court, they might release him from the court. Because what I think they're going to do, and this is just my opinion, I'm not that tech savvy when it comes to the legal forms like you, Hennessy. But I believe only from the experience of other people I know in the same situation doing dumb stuff while locked up, picking up cases while locked up. Sometimes what they do is they hold them until they go back to their sentencing, and they usually give them more probation time. Blueface may be getting out. Yep, on the 29th. That's what I'm saying as well. We're on the same page, Hennessy. So, yep. So they might release him on the 29th. I was saying either the 28th or 29th. I knew it was one of them days. But yeah, he'll go back to court. He's gonna get sentenced, but it'll be it'll be in the way of he'll do extra probation time. He might have some different terms of his probation or stipulations of the probation, but definitely it's gonna be some probation time added on to what he did in jail, which was so stupid. But they probably are going to release him on the 29th. So they're both getting out. So I'm just saying allegedly, in my opinion, that it looks like, Chrisean Rock should be getting out on July 20th, and Blueface should be getting out on or around the 29th. So, let's see how this works out. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how this works out. And I hope when they get out, they just do the right thing, It's just time. Y'all got a family. Clearly, y'all are getting too old. You're not getting any younger, and it's not really worth it. It says Nevada ran his violation concurrent with the 30 days time served. So him on the day doesn't have to go. Right, he doesn't have to go to Nevada. And I think that's the same thing with Chrisean Rock as well. Once she gets out, she'll probably have to call into probation. That's with anybody. When you get out of jail, I think they give you 24 to 48 hours. You got to call your supervisor, supervised probation officer, and you got to check in with them. Hey, boo, I'm a little late. Hey, Odine, how you doing? Yes, allegedly, because we aren't. Right, exactly. You know you got to use that word allegedly because, honey, they won't let you live that down if you say, oh, so-and-so's getting out. If you don't say it, put allegedly on it. Oh, honey, if they don't get out on that date, they'll be sitting there saying that you was running with lies. So you know I know. Ooh, child. These folks will give you a headache. They have you taking a whole bottle of some Aleve. I'm trying to tell you. But listen, guys, I'm not going to stay on too long because I got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to do. Thank you, Hennessy, per usual. You feel me, sis? Thank you, per usual. You coming into the live, showing love. As always, make sure y'all go over and subscribe to Hennessy. Y'all know that's my girl, and I always be representing her up in my lives. She's one of few, I say few, that I do like in real life. But I'm getting off of here. I'll be back on around 7:30. I'm about to edit the clips of this live that I'm gonna put up. Love you, Hennessy girl. Love you, sis. Keep your head up. And at 7:30 when I get back, because I gotta go out for a little while, we will go live like it's a Friday night. I'll be on there for a little while. Because on Friday night I probably won't be on too long. So let's do it tonight. So make sure that your notification bell is on with the option all. Make sure you also hit the like or the dislike button on the way out. Share this video and leave a comment for the replay gang. Love y'all. Stay blessed and I'm out.